Last month, the inflation rate in the U.S. had the highest rise in 29 years. That's a terrible problem if you're planning on retiring anytime soon. You need to stop inflation from wiping out the value of your savings and investments. Noble Gold can put your IRA into gold or silver. It's government approved and so easy to do. This month, they're offering a 1-ounce American Eagle solid silver proof coin with every IRA or 401k taken out. Visit our website at bit.ly/goldwithbill. Good morning. I'm still reporting on the coup. I do get depressed about what's happening to this mighty nation, but then I realize that this all had to come sooner or later for the truth to be revealed about the level of evil being hidden for years by the MSM. The GOP has thus far frustrated the craziest components of the Biden agenda. In addition, their fellow Republicans in the states have been using their legislative majorities to pass voter integrity laws that will make it much more difficult, though not impossible, to cheat in the 2022 election. They are also developing redistricting strategies and recruiting strong candidates, a combination that will almost certainly return Congress to the GOP in 2022. Later today, I'll post a list of the 10 liberal Republican House members who voted for President Trump's impeachment who are up for re-election in 15 months. The majority of them can be defeated. Sooner or later, the minions of Satan are going to be taken to task by the Supremes. According to David Canton, writing in Spectator.org, SCOTUS moves at an excruciatingly glacial pace. Yet the Roberts Court, for all its faults, has issued an impressive series of rulings that have bolstered the First Amendment. Republicans in Congress and the state legislatures have been dilatory in responding to the threat, but they are now taking action. As Catron pointed out, the collusion between big tech and the Biden White House has now been admitted by the White House press secretary as though it was no big deal. But it was a big deal, big enough to flip the Supremes against Section 230, the notorious 1996 part of the Communications Decency Act that gives big tech sites the ability to regulate content on their platforms. Section 230 may have sounded good at the time of its inception, but it has turned into an Orwellian nightmare that has destroyed freedom of speech and a truly free press, now unable to seek the truth, and when good people can't seek the truth, evil will run rampant. No, thanks to the White House press secretary, it is now admitted that social media companies are colluding with government to block speech that they do not favor. This is totally unconstitutional. In 1973, the Supreme Court held in Norwood v. Harrison that the government may not induce, encourage, or promote private persons to accomplish what it is constitutionally forbidden to accomplish. But state lawmakers are not waiting around for the Supremes. A coalition of 36 states have filed an antitrust action against Google. In the past 6 months, at least 38 states have introduced bills to protect free speech and encourage competition against the tech monopolies. And that's before the many audits of election 2020 are released to the public. Gallup reports that President Biden's approval rating is sinking fast, and a new ABC News Ipsos poll reveals that the percentage of Americans who are pessimistic about the direction of the country has spiked from 36% to 55% since May. Those numbers will undoubtedly plummet for Biden as the year wears on. Burning cities, unbridled illegal entry across our southern borders of every type of criminal imaginable in order to plunder American cities. Do you think Americans can't see that? Let's see just how big the monster vote is in 2022. So these numbers are a cause for optimism rather than despair. But the damage that evil can work on this mighty nation before then is incalculable. The Democrats and big tech won't give up power voluntarily, nor will they fight fair or legally, or in fear of our precious Constitution. but they can be beaten. Indeed, the only way the good guys can lose is by succumbing to defeatism, by failing to fight the good fight. Yesterday, one commenter noted that my closing theme had turned uncharacteristically negative. Thank you for the criticism. And so, I'm still reporting from just outside the soon-to-return citadel of world freedom. Good day. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body and is essentially the glue that holds you together. In fact, after age 20, people produce 12% less collagen in their skin each decade. Collagen depletion is what makes you look old. Most collagen supplements do not provide the hydrolyzed bioactive collagen peptides that enable your body to digest collagen properly, plus it tastes badly. BioTrust gives you the 5 most available kinds of collagens that dissolve easily in hot or cold liquids with zero taste. You can add it to your coffee, tea, or smoothies, or even baked goods recipes. So to look and feel younger fast, go to www.healthwithbill.com.